Guys, deluded Guna, YouTube's N'Golo Kante. Now, one thing that I admire and hate about Wenger is that he retains faith in players. He has this nice little mentality when it comes to players. He doesn't get too excited when players play crap, and he doesn't get too excited when players play well. It works to our benefit at times. It works to our detriment most of the time. Yeah, one thing that annoys me, Monreal. Like, I have nothing against Monreal. He had a strong finish to the end of last year. He actually had a decent season last year, if you can call it that for anyone, because of what happened. But he's not the future. He's 31 going on 32. Wenger has said a man cannot play left back anymore. I do think he is our second choice left back if push comes to shove in this side. I know Maitland-Niles is there, but this guy will force Monreal onto the side. Yeah, he said he can't play fullback due to the physical demands and stuff, and he sees him as a centre half. What's going on? What's going on? Like, Monreal, for the large part, has been good this year, but he's also done things against City, against Everton, and I'm sure there's more examples that I can go back and find. Why has he not been dropped? He's not the future of this club. He's doing all right, and if you play well, you deserve to keep your spot. But where is Holding? Where is Holding? You've said you count him as a centre-half, and we just switched to 4 at the back the last 2 games, so that if you switch to 4, I'm crap at maths, but it's 3 at the back. You've now gone to 4 at the back. That means there's 2 centre halves rather than 3. That means one person misses out. That means there's one less space for how many the centre halves. So now if you see Monreal as a centre half, that's Monreal. Mertesacker's finished as well. This is his last year. I don't know. I get it's his last year as a professional, but and he's a good voice for the changing room. Why is he in the matchday squad at the expense of Chambers and Holding more often than not? It doesn't make sense. He's not got a future at this club, has he? Obviously, he does off the field. But yeah, so that's Monreal. That's Mertesacker. If we add in that there's Koscielny, who's getting old, but he is first choice. He's just another body vying for that centre-half spot. There's him. There's, have I said Chambers already? There's Chambers. There's Holding. There's Mustafi. There's Bielik as well, who's coming back from his injury, and I want to see him get chances. But there's 7 man realistically looking at 2 spots. Not everybody can play, and it's unrealistic to think that we can give all of them game time. And when you couple in the fact, I myself are saying we need to sign a centre half, whether now or in January. So that's 8. 8 for 2 spots if we signed him in January. I can't understand this. If you see Monreal as a centre-half, that's fine. I don't agree with it, but that's fine. And you see Mertesacker as more senior. Loan out Chambers and Holding. I believe Holding, like Joe Gomez, if he played the amount of football Joe Gomez played, he'll be going to the World Cup like I'm sure Joe Gomez is, unless Southgate starts doing dumb stuff. And he deservedly so. Why not play him? He's a future. Chambers, he went from playing 20-odd at Middlesbrough. Good partnership with Ben Gibson-Barr when he got injured. Why are you now having him sitting on the bench? Yes, he's had these injury problems and things, but why aren't you bringing him in? He's the future. And I'm not saying slap 2 kids together. We've seen slap 2, 3 kids constantly together. I don't want them to get savaged and get disheartened. I'm just saying give chances to the future. How many times often than not is Holding not in the matchday squad if it's not Europa League and these things there? He made 9 appearances last year in the Premier League. He had to wait to the second half of the season. If he has to wait to the second half of the season again, great. But when has he been bad? He's been savaged against Liverpool, but he wasn't necessarily bad in Liverpool last year. He got savaged, and he got savaged the year before. He's done all right against City. He's done all right in big games at United as well. Not United, sorry. Yeah, United for one. I'm so sure he played well against Chelsea. This ain't me bigging up Holding. You know how much I love Holding. But he's the future of this club. You could say the same for Chambers. If you're not going to play him, loan him out or sell him. He had interest. This isn't fair to people. Bielik's coming back from his injury problems, and he is relatively inexperienced, but he's someone I believe in who possibly has a future here. What are you doing? You're doing this at the expense of players. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, it really... I don't get it. Play players that have a future, and I'm not saying don't play Monreal or play Mertesacker. Play them when they need to get games, or play them when you see fit. But I can't understand how we're now almost in January and Holding and Chambers have not really played at all. Loan them out if you're not going to play them this year, man, to be honest with you. Yeah, you could say our centre-half options are stretched already in the wake of Mustafi's injury. But it's not fair, man. It's not fair. There's 7 spots, 7 places. 7 competitors for 2 spots. I'm no mathematician. My maths is actually quite poor. But 7 into 2 can't run. Like... Man, I got nothing more to be said, man. I got nothing more to say, should I say. Guys, DG, I'm signing out. Thank you very much for watching. Just let me get 2 frustrating thoughts off my brain. I'm out.